Hello, happy Friday, patrons! Surprise! I was originally not going to be going live today because I was going to be up in Michigan, but plans changed last minute, so here I am hanging out at home. Hi, Renee. Happy Friday. Welcome in. Yeah, I'm super excited to be going live today. It has been kind of a weird week. So bear with me. Hi, Erin. Welcome in. Yeah, it's been a weird week because my mom was originally scheduled to get back surgery on Tuesday, and then I was going to be flying to Michigan yesterday. But then, like, literally the day before, the doctor's office was like, just kidding. And they had to reschedule it for far too long of a story. Has to do with, I think, like insurance and all that jazz. So, yes, her surgery is now next week. And I'm going to be going up to Michigan next Wednesday. So I'm glad it all worked out. But yeah, so I won't be going live next Friday. Just kind of like long story short. um, and then I think what day was it? Tuesday, I was diagnosed with acute sinusitis, which I'm like, no wonder I felt like garbage for like 3 months. Um, so I'm feeling a lot better. I'm taking antibiotics and steroids and all that good stuff to kind of wipe it out of my system. So I'm like, I was feeling so tired that I was falling asleep while I was knitting. Has that ever happened to you? I know sinusitis is so bad, right? I've not had it very many times, and my husband gets it all the time, and so like he'll normally just kind of wait it out, because you don't want to be on antibiotics like all the time. But he was like, you need to go to the doctor because you have been sick for a very long time and you don't want it to turn into walking pneumonia. So, yeah, that's not fun. Not fun at all. Hi, Kat. Welcome in. I know. I'm feeling much better now. I'm just glad I got it fixed before I went up to take care of my mom. So that feels good. But yeah, it's been chilly here again, which has been nice. Although, like, it's getting up to 80 today, so I'm like, that maybe that's not chilly. But it's been chilly at night. Yeah, congrats on the good drugs. Thank you very much. I'm like, steroids are kind of amazing. I wouldn't want to be on them all the time, but yeah, just kind of like burst of energy. I'm like, I've gotten so much work done this week because I feel like myself again. Oh yeah. So that's good times. And then my son was sick, so he was home for a few days. It's like just trying to juggle all the things. But it's all good. It's all good. You just kind of like roll with the punches. So yeah, it's been all over the place this week. Woohoo! Yes, Renee. All set for the Brioche Cat Hat testnet. Yay! I just set up the testnet today. If you were not chosen for the testnet, I'm not sure. I definitely chose all patrons. I think there was maybe one person I didn't choose, but anyways, I'm so excited. We're using Discord now. I started setting up the Slack workspace and I was like, this is such a pain in the butt. And I usually use the free Slack, which doesn't have a lot of options. And like to upgrade, I couldn't believe how expensive it was. Like to be able to keep your workspace and then to delete the workspaces, it is such a pain in the butt. So, oh yes. Oh yeah. I'm so glad you like Discord as well, Renee. I am really excited to use it because I was like, this seems way easier. I just need to make sure I have the app on my phone so that I can make sure I can respond to people. So yes, I'm opening up a testing call for my Moonlit Jellies cowl, which is behind me here. It's all washed and blocked, and the pattern is in the hands of my tech editor. So hopefully she'll get it back to me on Monday as well, she said. So that's exciting. So yeah, I'm really happy with the way this turned out. It's, let me try it on too. Like, I am just obsessed with this yarn. Yay, you're so excited about the cowl as well. And feel free, if you're testing the cat hat, like, feel free to test this as well. Like, don't ever feel like you can't test something if you're doing two things. You know what I mean? So yeah, the Brioche Cat Hat is this one. I am waiting for yarn for a couple more samples of this, I think. I actually don't know. I need to touch base with Fangirl Fibers. So yes, I'm excited about that. Oh, thank you so much, Erin. Yay! I know. Here, let me try it on. I haven't tried to double it up yet. I'm just going to be like layering on all the knits. But it seems like a really good, I think I could double it up actually. Oh yeah. Totally. Oh, it's like super warm. Oh my gosh. I I'll just leave it on all day. Yeah, so it's 48 inches in circumference slash, how many centimeters is that? 122 centimeters. Yeah, I love the purple, the brioche cables. Oh, thank you so much, Renee. Yeah, they look so cool. They are so simple to do. It's one of those things where people are just going to be like, how'd you do that? But yeah, I love it so much. The little jellyfish. Yeah, super, super fun. So I'm going to put out that testing call later today. So probably after the live stream. Sorry, my voice sounds like I have a frog in my throat or something. Yes, and luckily, there will be a video tutorial because I'm sitting there reading the description, like the instructions of how to do this brioche star stitch, which is basically how you create that, like, you basically work a left slanting decrease and an increase together. And I know the jellyfish are so cute, right? You should definitely go check out the Knitting Artists paintings because I'm thinking about getting one for our house. They're so pretty. But yes, so there will be a video tutorial. Luckily, my friend Carissa Browning, she created a video tutorial that's private, but so if you have the link, you can go and watch it. So, and she's very good. Her video tutorials are amazing. So I'm thinking about making one myself before the pattern releases, but that one is so good that I'm like, I don't know, maybe I don't have to. So that's good. Because I was reading the description that I wrote and I'm like, oh my gosh, people are going to be like, what? But then when you see it, it's like, oh, that makes sense. So yes. How's everybody's week been going? I just kind of jumped into announcements. Oh, I know, Renee. She did a lot of classes and programs for the guild. That's amazing. I know, I miss her. She's far away across the pond now in the Netherlands. But good for her. I think she's doing really well over there. But yes, I definitely miss her. Anybody been working on anything fun this week? Oh, she was a very generous teacher. Oh, just like me. Thank you. I have heard really good things about her, that she's a really good teacher. So, but yeah, I mean, her video tutorials are amazing on YouTube, on her YouTube channel. So, yeah, I think she has a Patreon too. I think she just started one. We should like collaborate together because Patreon has like where you can collaborate with other creators. I'm like, that would be fun to do like a little brioche collab. I don't know how that works actually. I should look into it. Excuse my frog in my throat. Yeah, anybody work on anything fun this week? What else? I'm looking at my list. Just want to make sure I don't forget anything. I have so we officially sold out of the smaller mini Black Pearl Magic bags. So this was for the 2-color brioche tier, not for the 3-color brioche tier. I still have like 6, I think. So if you sign up for the 3-color brioche tier, you get both. So you get like this bigger bag and the mini bag. So for the 2-color brioche tier, oh, this is going to be a really fun week, Renee. 2 of your Austin buds are spending the weekend. Oh, that's so fun. You're going to McKinney Knittery. I'm so jealous. Oh, Summer Lee's going to be there. So fun. I am so jealous. I wish I could go to McKinney Knittery with you. Oh, you had to frog your... Oh, you did start your love note, Erin? After finishing all the lace, was it not a good fit? Cat Ladybug cast on. Yay. Oh, and Ravelenic started today. Yeah, just like the Olympics did, I think, right? And you rearranged your yarn closet. So basically there's been a yarn explosion in your house. Isn't it funny how that happens? I feel like sometimes getting organized, like you have to get completely disorganized first before it becomes organized. I know, it is really busy. Is Ravelenics like a special group on Ravelry? It's such a cute name. I have to go check it out. Oh, Erin. Oh, you misread the pattern and missed a round of increases. Oh, bummer. I have done that many times. Even in my own designs. Yeah, you have to finish before next week because your babies are getting fixed. Oh, your baby kitties. Yeah, you know, it happens, right? I always say to myself, like, it's just knitting, right? But hopefully, were you holding the yarn with a mohair? Because that definitely makes it not fun to rip out. You're very familiar with that particular activity, Renee. I think we all are. Yeah. Oh, you sure were? Oh, well, did you put it in the freezer? Or was it okay? Because I have frogged with mohair and it was actually fine. Oh, it's a Ravelry wide event. That's hard to say. Ravelry wide. But you participate through a group. Oh, cool. It came apart relatively easy. That's good. Okay. Because, man, if that is frustrating, it makes me want to put it in timeout. Like I was winding up my Malabrigo yarn and oh my gosh, it right at the end of the skein there was a big knot and so I had to take it off of my Swift and I was like, you know, this is enough to make me just want to put this down for like a few days. You know, I feel like sometimes I get really easily frustrated with something and I'm like, okay, moving on. And that's why we have multiple projects. Right? Yeah, so I'm shipping out 5 of these babies this week with the enamel pen. So I'm excited about that. Hi, Anne-Marie. Welcome in. Yeah, sometimes you got to walk away. Exactly. Oh, yeah. Rewind it and put the knot in the inside. Oh, yeah. I was able to get the knot unknotted. and then it was easily to just keep winding up. Sometimes I feel like these cakes wound up so tightly that I almost want to rewind them. But I'm going to use them so fast that I'm not really worried about it. So yes, I decided, I think I did an announcement. I wanted to talk a little bit about the Black Pearl Magic bags. So if you want to upgrade, I always like to give patrons at the lower tiers a chance to upgrade if you want to get the big Black Pearl Magic bags. I only have 6 left. And once they're gone, I'm not doing this again. I'm not going to be ordering any custom project bags, at least for a good while. And I'm also not going to be reordering my enamel pins. I'm not going to be sending those out anymore. So I think I have like enough left for the people who are getting the mini bags, and then that's it. Oh yes, Erin, you love your bags. Yay! I think you got one of these too, right? Or I don't have it with me. You got one of these. Did you get one of these too? This was the first one I did with Oh Wow Amsterdam. And I love this bag so much. Oh, you didn't get this one? I know. This was the first one I did. I don't think you were a patron yet. I know. Dang, I know. Sorry. Oh yeah, but you got these two. You got this one and the other one, right? And these ones are so cute. And I love Black Pearl Magic. I love her work. And of course, for Black History Month, it's always good to support a Black small business, right? Hi, Vicky. Welcome in. Yay. Oh, yes, Renee, you have the OL bag as well. Anne-Marie, yay. You love the bags. Yay. I do too. I know. It's fun to have. I just love project bags. I love project bags. I just love having different sizes, and it's fun to match. Oh my gosh, I was looking at the new Hohi bags. I think Hohi & Co. that Lobby and May just released today. It is tough managing. Yeah, it's tough managing stock. I think the biggest thing is just like having to, I mean, of course I'm happy to do it, but like it's a lot to, I have to buy the whole stock and then store them in my house and then ship them all out. Yeah, so it's a lot, and I'm still, I just decided to take a little break from it for a while. Yeah, I know you can't beat a good project bag. Okay, you love the Oh Wow bag. Oh, that pushed you to join? Yay. That's awesome. I'm so glad you did too. Renee, you saw the Hohi and LBA collab as well. Very tempting. I know. Especially the pink one. Like, oh my gosh. I was like, I don't need it. Plus, when I saw the exchange rate, I was like, maybe not. Aw, Kat, it is such a fun group. Erin, could you do project bags to buy with your clothing? Erin, that's a good question. So I thought about doing that. So if you go to the Threadless page, you can buy, they have like little pouches, like little zipper pouches, and I think a couple of different sizes. They're pretty good quality. I wouldn't call them necessarily like project bag size. They're more like, like a Notions pouch, but they also have tote bags. So they also have like weekender bags, but I'm like, that's really big. That's going to be like a really big bag. Yes, they do have tote bags. And most of the designs, yeah, Jinx, most of the designs that are up in my Threadless shop are available on tote bags right now. So if you wanted to do that, you definitely could. You were thinking that too. You love a good canvas bag. Yeah, like the 9x11. Yeah, I think that's the size that it is. Let me look actually if I haven't been to my Threadless shop in a while. Because oops, I just haven't I haven't had any new designs to upload. Yeah, you didn't realize? I know, I feel like I need to talk about it more. Okay, let me go and look here to see if I can, look at my shop. So like, what design would you like to see? Let's see here. How about like natural born knitter? Let's see, you can do, so then you go to accessories and there's a zip pouch or bag. Yeah, and there's a tote bag. Let me copy and paste this link in here. Oh yeah, have you hugged a knitter today? Or knitter's gonna knit? Yeah, so there's natural born knitter, or if you want knitter's gonna knit. So if you were gonna do have you hugged a knitter today, I would pick the one that's black. So, or it's like a dark purple because the tote bag is white. I hope that makes sense. You're going shopping? Let me see if there's a sale going on. So if you want to wait until February 16th at 10 a.m., there will be 20% off site-wide with the code everything20. But if you don't want to wait, I understand too. But yeah, so if you wait till the 16th, which is like what? In like 10 days? That's kind of a long time. But yeah, thank you for asking. That's a really good idea. So I'm also going to be designing some custom merch for the knit ATX camp that's coming up in May. And you're not a great waiter. I'm not either. I get very impatient when I want something. I'm like, I must have it now. But what's nice about Threadless is like it gives us a heads up when they're running like artist shop promotions, so we can kind of let our people know if they want to wait till they want to get 20% off. And honestly, Threadless is always having sales. So, and honestly, the prices aren't that bad. Like if you did have you hugged a knitter today and you got the bag. So 13 by 13 is $30. Like that's not too bad. Oh yeah, you could add merchant updates on your Discord channel and on your email posts. I know, I need to do that more often. Yeah, not bad at all. Yeah, $30. I think you can get bigger ones too. They have 16 by 16 and 18 by 18. So if you want like really big bag. I'm like, I wonder if anybody would be interested in the weekender bag. Because that would be like, I mean, that wouldn't really be like a project bag. But yes, definitely I should post about when there's sales. So if people want to pick stuff up. So I think when we do the merch for the Knit ATX camp, I think we're going to do it through Printful so that it's like not necessarily affiliated with my Threadless shop, but we might also do it there too, but we might wait to put it in the Threadless shop. So it's like, kind of feels exclusive. Like only people who are going to the camp have access to the Printful stuff. Oh, a knitting specific weekend bag. Right, because it's like, what's the harm in just making it available because it is print to order. So, it's not like I have to order a bunch of them and keep them in my house. I can just make it available and then if people want it, they can do it. Right? Yeah. Super fun. Yay. Awesome. Thanks y'all so much. Yeah, I would love to do like print to order bags. That could be custom things. But I don't know. I just feel like there's so many people that are already doing that really well out there, So yes. So, I haven't really cast it on. I kind of cast it on. I cast on a tiny little experiment, but I do have to rip this out. Unfortunately, it's not looking exactly like what I want, but you can kind of get an idea of the beginnings of my next Star Wars shawl. So this is This shawl is inspired by Mon Mothma, who is basically one of the leaders of the Rebel Alliance. So, like, if you watch the original movies, A New Hope, she's actually in, I think, Return of the Jedi. I think she's in A New Hope too, and Empire, but I honestly need to rewatch them just to see if she's in them because I feel like she is. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Obviously played by a different actress than the actress who plays Mon Mothma in Andor, which is the one that I'm kind of using as my inspiration. So I got my yarn all wound up. So here are my kind of two colors. This is Malabrigo Machida, and I'm using natural. So it's going to be 2 skeins of natural and 1 skein each of teal feather and caramel. So yes, I'm in love with these colors so much. And here's my sketch. I'm going to be doing, this is basically, it's going to be the same 2 to 4 rows repeated for the entire shawl. So it's just a matter of figuring out what those repeats are going to be. But it's going to be a combination. I don't want to show my index finger right now because my nail broke really bad. So it's going to be like this extreme crescent shape. And it's going to start from here. So this is like center out. And it's going to be a combination of 2-color brioche, syncopated, and intarsia. So where this line is down the middle, that's where like the colors are going to be kind of split. So I'm experimenting with some different techniques to see what it looks like, but it's not going to be as complicated as it sounds. Okay. And I might not even market it as brioche and tarja because I feel like those 2 words together will make people just flee. Like, no thanks. And the syncopated, yes, I love syncopated brioche as well. And right, like syncopated brioche and tarja, people are just gonna be like, what? No, nope. So I have to think of like some different kind of keywords that I could use that won't be too scary. But also, like, if you want to learn new techniques, like, I love a challenge. I get that scary feeling because I do still feel kind of like that scared intimidation of learning a new technique. I definitely feel that because there's the fear of, oh, I'm going to fail or I'm not going to be able to figure it out. I think that's always my biggest fear is that I want to do something and I won't be able to figure it out. But guess what? That's literally never happened to me. I've always been able to figure it out because thank goodness for YouTube and other people who have figured stuff out. There's not a lot of like new things going on in the knitting world. Like somebody out there has done something either really similar to it or close enough or exactly like it that you can say, oh, okay. And then you can learn it from that person, right? Yes, yarn management. Exactly. And it's just going to be the contrast colors. So like the main color is going to be the same. And it's only going to be the contrast colors that will change. So it's going to be like really, I guess more straightforward. Right. You're probably right about brioche and tarja is going to freak people out. Yeah. Lots of people get nervous with either one. Exactly. And if you put them together, it's going to be the hell no box. Yes. Right. For people who are like, no thanks. But maybe that's what I just need is just like that little niche of people who are like, oh, okay, I'm interested. It is very true. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, if I have like video tutorials walking people through every single step of the way, I feel like people might be more, or they might be less intimidated to try it. Oh, you'll do it, Anne Marie? Right, we just need a new name. Yeah, let's give it. Oh, you're going to give it a go, Erin? Awesome. Yay. Well, I feel like most knitters and makers are pretty adventurous. There's probably a select few who are like, I love me some garter stitch, and that's it. And a lot, they might not want to venture out of their box. But look at how many people take classes to learn new techniques, and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah. Oh, count you in? Because you love the shape? Yeah, me too. I'm obsessed. So I cast on, where is it? I just needed to understand how the shape was made. So I cast on just a little garter stitch. It's really small, so it might be hard to see, but like, look at how cool that is. It's basically like 8 stitches increased every 2 rows. So I think for the brioche one, I'm going to do 16 stitches increased every 4 rows, so that it's like kind of similar, and it's not going to be, because if I did 16 stitches every 2 rows, that would be like really extreme. Yeah, see how you managed the brioche and tarja? Oh, hi, Amanda. How are you? You find regular knitting so boring. Beautiful but boring. Yeah, I totally understand that. Absolutely keen to learn all the brioche techniques. Count you in as well. Yay! That's awesome. I mean, I love some garter stitch too. That's what I did with this one. I just wanted to understand the construction of it. And so I thought, what better way to just cast on a garter stitch shawl. And so I think I might also keep going with this and possibly publish it later. Oh, and you love a schlanket? I know, that's what I want it to be. I want it to be almost like a cape. Almost like a big cape style shawl that'll like hang off of your shoulders. Yes. So I thought about keeping going with this one and using only discontinued colors or yarn from dyers that aren't dyeing anymore. Would that be so weird? And call it like the Lost Colors shawl. And be like, I'm sure everybody has yarn in their stash that is either not available anymore or like the dyer stopped dyeing. Yes, bury you in some brioche schlankets. You and me both, Erin. Yes, like the Island of Lost Joys. Yes, Renee. The Island of Lost Colors. That could be really cute too. I might have to write that down. Because I was going to call it just like Lost Colors shawl or something like that. But I kind of like the Island of Lost Colors. Maybe that's too derivative. I don't know. But yeah, I was like, I have so much yarn in my stash that is like colors that are discontinued. Like I have this huge bag of yarn that I wound up that like, like this is by, oh no, this one is still available. This one. So this one isn't, this is a Hedgehog Fibers color that's not available anymore. This is Nutmeg. This was one of my favorite colors that they dyed. I mean, I get it. You kind of got to like, oh, Woolberry. Oh, I remember Woolberry. They're not dyeing anymore. I feel like there's so many dyers out there that I'm like not even aware that they're not dyeing anymore. But like even dyers that are dyeing, so like this one is another Hedgehog Fibers colorway called Pheasant. Another color I am obsessed with, no longer available, Oh, did their last ever update recently? I feel like so many dyers are closing up shop. I think this one is still available. This is Crybaby by Hedgehog Fibers. I actually should check that. I'm not sure that is. But like this dyer, I can't even remember their name now. I used this yarn for one of the shawls in my book. But I thought, that would be fun to like just use a bunch of yarn that like the dyers aren't dyeing anymore. Something like that. I don't know. You kind of understand because it looks like dyeing is a lot of, oh yeah. I mean, right. I would never want to fault anybody for following their heart, like, and stopping dyeing, like, especially if you work another job. Like, I know a lot of dyers who, they also work full time. Like, that's got to be really hard. Right. And it is a lot of work. And, a lot of dyers are lucky that they're popular enough that they can, open up a studio and hire people to help. But not everybody can do that. Some dyers just like work out of their kitchen or like their basement. I can't even imagine. And you have people like Emma's Yarn who just, they have like a huge, I've actually been in their studio. It's amazing. But yeah, right. But some people have like tons of employees that can help them. What's another dyer that just stopped dyeing recently that I was really sad about? I can't remember. Like an homage. It could be like an homage to all of the dyers that we love or the yarn colors that we loved that are no longer available. Lollipop yarn. I haven't even heard of lollipop yarn. That's a really cute name, and they stopped dyeing. Colors from the Crypt. That's a really cute name too. They stopped dyeing too. There was a dyer like way back in the day that I was obsessed with. And I can't remember her name. And then she just like disappeared. Oh, Colors from the Crypt as a name for the shawl. Then it sounds like Tales from the Crypt. It sounds a little creepy. Colors from the Vault. Like the vault, right? Because when a dyer stops dyeing or a color is discontinued, I just kind of feel like I don't ever want to use that yarn. Do you ever feel like that? So I used the yarn. Oh, bye, Anne-Marie. Good to see you. I'm going to stick my foot up because I'm wearing a pair of socks that I used my discontinued colors. And it was actually super fun. I did the Sprocket socks by Pip and Pin. Oh, your lunch is over? Understandable. Have a good rest of your weekend. And that's what I used a lot of these colors for, which I think that was these socks were good for like mini skeins. But yeah, Colors from the Crypt. I'm going to write that down even though Colors from the Crypt. That's really funny. It is morbid. Tales from the Crypt. I never really watched that show. I think I watched like one episode of that show, and it was so horrifying that I never watched it again. Oh yeah, so funny. So yeah, I think that I'm really excited to keep going with this. So it is gonna look very similar to this. I sort of just did like a setup row, and I think it's gonna be really. I think honestly, like the brioche in combination with the intarsia it's gonna be a lot easier to manage because unlike stockinette where you have like these clear lines of where the fabric, like the colors would meet, and you really want to make sure that those joins are clean and like a clear line, brioche won't have that. Brioche is so much more open and, like floofy and fluffy. I think it's going to be a very different effect. Yeah, super unique. I did find a designer. I I need to find it right now. I need to share it with you. Who did this brioche intarsia? Yes, the brioche intarsia bandana by Anna Husman. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. I'm gonna share this in the chat real quick. This designer does intarsia basically everything. And when I saw this, I was like, this is so cool. Like, why aren't more people talking about this? I mean, it just was released last year. It is the cutest pattern. And I'm like, maybe this is just a designer that I had never heard of before. Has anybody else heard of her? I feel like I'm sort of not in the world sometimes. I just sort of like put my head down and work on my own stuff. But when I did a search for brioche intarsia, this was like the first thing that came up. So yeah, I just thought it was really interesting. Yeah, so beautiful, right? I know, Kat. Have you seen this design before? It is so adorable. I love her little like model that she made. It's just so cute. Oh, it sounds like you had heard of it before, Kat. Sorry, excuse me. I still have a little bit of congestion. Anyway, I just had to share that because when it came out, you wanted to try it. New to you, Erin. Awesome. Right, you're probably keeping your eye on more brioche designs than I am. I feel like I should pay attention more to what's coming out and what other people are doing, but it's like sometimes it's easier for me to just not know what's going on and just put my head down. But I think it's important to know what other people are doing because I think people are doing super interesting things. And I also like supporting other designers. So, yeah, I don't have anything else really to talk about. I'm trying to figure out if I have anything else to talk about. Look for the testing call for the Moonlit Jellies cowl. I'll be posting that later on this afternoon. I'll probably go for a little walk outside just to get some fresh air because I feel like I've been cooped up indoors with my kiddo sick and just trying to get work done. Sometimes I'm like, when was the last time I left the house? Does anybody else? Does that happen to anybody else? So yes, any fun plans this weekend? We are actually going to a hockey game tomorrow. Believe it or not, Corpus Christi has a hockey team, which I just think is hilarious because, we live on the Gulf. You might need to get this one to see how it works in the round. And then it's worked back and forth. Oh, let me see. Oh, the unicorn cowl. Oh, Zandy. Yep. I needed to talk to them about brioche intarsia. I need to message them because, yes, intarsia. This intarsia is simpler and easier than plain intarsia. The yarns never have to be linked. See, this is what I was thinking. This is what I was going to do in my shawl. I need to message Zandy. Thank you for bringing that up, Kat, because Zandy, I think the last time I saw them, they were like, you need to try brioche intarsia. And, so reach out to me. So I'll try to reach out to them. Ooh, a life drawing class on Sunday. That sounds fun, Vicky. Oh, yes, ice hockey. Yes, Vicky, ice hockey. Right, field hockey. That would make sense. That is a very common thing in the UK. Yes. And I think it's also pretty common, like more common on the East Coast of the US. Because like my grandmother went to Smith College and she was like the captain of the field hockey team there. Yeah, it will be good to get out of the house, Renee. We were talking about this last week about how like, okay. Oh, you're hanging out with your Austin peeps. They already hit the road. Yay, so fun. Kat, you're welcome. I was just curious and surprised only these two patterns popped up. I know. That is such a good idea. I might have to buy Zandy's pattern just to like look at it for reference. Of course you can ask a random question, Erin, because I looked in this book. So this is Knitting Brioche. This is Nancy Marchand's first book she ever published, and she does brioche and tarja in here, but she doesn't really explain it very well. Like, no offense to her at all. It was not quite the way I would write it, and it wasn't as like, I don't know, it wasn't explained as well as I thought it would be. As far as you know, if you talked about hockey in the UK, it means field hockey. Okay, and ice hockey, you have to say ice hockey. Yes, so it is an ice hockey team called the Ice Rays. And so, yeah, we're going to an ice hockey game tomorrow. Yeah, it's indoors, obviously. I mean, I think most ice hockey games are indoors anyway, but. Oh, Renee, was it you showing us the neon and forest green Jen Steingast sweater? Yes. I can't remember what it was called, though. Oh, you've never seen ice hockey in person? It is so loud. I have to say, it is very loud. We went to one ice hockey game here because I think we got free tickets or something. The tickets are so cheap. I think they're like $8 a person. Oh, yeah, Mid-Coast. Oh, who dyed the neon yarn? Wasn't it Twisted Ambitions? If you want neon yarn, like literally Twisted Ambitions is the way to go. Ross's yarn is amazing. I have some of it right here. I am obsessed with this color. This is Sunset in July. Look at that. I want like a whole sweater. Correct me if I'm wrong, Renee, but I think I remember it being Twisted Ambitions. I know, isn't it so pretty? Obsessed. Yeah, Ross is such good eye for color. I love that, like, those, like, dark fuchsia speckles in there. I can only show my left hand because my nail where I banged my finger, the nail, like, basically half the nail is gone. It's fine. It didn't hurt or anything. I know that's kind of, like, squeamish. I don't love showing, like, nail injuries. So I'm not going to show you, but... Yes. Yeah. So one of my youngest, one of their friends is having their birthday party at the ice hockey game. I'm like, that is such a cute idea. So we're all going, except for my oldest. He's going to be at another birthday party. I'm like, I guess it's the weekend for birthday parties. Oh, it's one of your favorite sweaters now because of the orange and pink neon pops against the dark green. I know your color choices for that sweater are phenomenal, Renee. Phenomenal. Oh, I think it's twistedambitionsyarn.com. I'm going to try and find it because I can just like do a quick search and it'll come up. Here, let me copy paste. Yeah, he's doing this like he's doing these clubs right now. There we go. Yeah, he's doing this club that's like Somebody to Love. It's like these beautiful blues. I'm telling you, his colors are so good. Yay! Yeah, I think he might be having a winter sale right now too. Maybe? Yeah, winter sale. 20% off select products until February 10th. Well, there we go. I was like, literally saw him posting about it yesterday, and I was like, oh, I should tell everybody about this. If you wanted to look at the grays and the pinks, Aaron, he has very good grays and pinks too. Not that you need help with finding those. I know. They're so good. Oh, thank you for sharing that, Renee. Your Ravelry project. I know. I'm going to click on it too because your colors are so good. Oh, you used Florange and magenta. So, so, so pretty. Yeah, that is definitely a stunner for sure. Well, I hope everybody has an amazing weekend. Thank you so much for joining me today, even though it was like kind of last minute. I thought about making an announcement, but I was like, I'll just go live. But yeah, so next week I definitely will not be going live because I will be up in Michigan. And I hope everybody has a happy Valentine's Day if you celebrate. I'm not really a Valentine's Day girly, but you know, I know some people are. I know, isn't it so pretty? So, so pretty. Stunning. Oh, thank you so much, Erin. Yeah, just get me yarn. Just need all the yarn, please. Just all the yarns. Oh, I also wanted to show you my hair clip because I wanted to promote this. I'll have to find her website. If you like fun hair clips and you like Studio Ghibli, so I actually won a giveaway for this pin. So this clip, if you recognize it, it's the ramen bowl from Ponyo. Oh yes. Oh, good luck with your mom next week. Thank you, Renee. Oh yeah, usually put in your Malabrigo March order. Call it Valentine's Day. Yes, so you're like happy Valentine's Day to me. So I'm gonna just share this. Oh yeah, so oh yes, Sophia's obsessed with all things. So she makes hair clips of like all Studio Ghibli characters. And she also did Derpy Tiger from K-pop Demon Hunters, which I am saving up for because it even has like some little beads hanging down. Oh my gosh. So, and I also have, if you've seen me wear my little Gigi from Kiki's Delivery Service, I have the little like kitty cat clips. Those are also from Kiri Pins. But yeah, if you go look at her website, she's got like the soot sprites. She's got Calcifer. She has Totoro. Oh my gosh. It's just, yeah. Oh, she loves hair clips too because she has massive amounts of hair. You should look, and the prices are really reasonable, but you should look at the big dragon claw clip. She's got Haku from Spirited Away. I think it's sold out right now, but she usually restocks it. But it's like Haku in dragon form from Spirited Away, and it is so gigantic. But I just had to share this because I love Ponyo. Ponyo is like one of my favorite Studio Ghibli movies. And I love this creator. I think she's just so creative and she's so kind. So yeah, I found her on Instagram. So she's on there too. Yes, have a great weekend, Vicky. Thanks you all so much for joining me today in the chat. Thank you to Renee and Erin, Kat, and Amanda was here, Anne Marie, Vicky. Just want to make sure I don't forget anybody. I think I got everybody. Did I remember everybody? Yes, thank you all so much. I hope you have an amazing weekend and an amazing couple of weeks. I will see you back here in 2 weeks. I feel like February is so short. It's like it'll be March before we know it. So yes, I love you all so much and I hope you have a great weekend and I will see you in a couple weeks. Mwah. Bye. Thanks so much. Bye.